Today in the gospel, we see how an angel speaks to Joseph while he was sleeping. Do you remember how many times does Joseph receive messages while sleeping from God? 4 times. In 4 different occasions, God speaks to Joseph through dreams. I can't think of another character in the Bible who received so many messages from God in his sleep. I think Joseph is really outstanding in this sense. Why is it that God speaks to Joseph in his sleep? What's special about Joseph that God can speak to him even when he's sleeping? And this is what I think about Joseph. I think Joseph had such a great disposition and such openness to God's word that even when his brain shut down, because I think that's a little bit what happens when we go to sleep, his spirit was still awake and still open to his message. The reason why God was able to speak to Joseph in his sleep is because Joseph had a particular disposition and openness to listen to the word. That even when he was sleeping, he was still available and capable of receiving that word. I also think that something outstanding about Joseph that really shines today is that he was a man of great faith, because even when he received such a shocking message in his sleep, he doesn't discard the message as just a dream, but he pursues and obeys that dream. So I don't know, imagine that today you had a dream and your dream said, you have to go to Egypt. If we had that dream, we would wake up and we would say, oh, it was a dream. I'm not going to Egypt because I had a dream. But Joseph was different. He was so open to God that even when he received a very challenging message in his sleep, he followed that prompting. So, what could be a great thing to practice for our own lives in this last week of Advent? What if we practice like Joseph, that openness to the word, that availability to listen to what he wants to tell us? And I would say in 2 manners. Openness to the word of the Lord in Mass. We should be like sponges, open, ready to listen, ready to absorb. But I would also say how beautiful it would be for us, like if Joseph, we were open to his inspirations. So let us call on the intercession of this great saint, Saint Joseph, and ask from him that disposition of heart to listen to the word of the Lord, that even when we go to sleep, that disposition is still there.